Lights, camera, action. Here we go. It's been an eventful day so far. I got hit by a freight train. That was fun.
But you got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I know, Terry. Oh well.
It reminded me of one time in which good goddamn.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night Preflight episode 57. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As part of the usual, I am Gobble S. Cobble, joined by
As smooth as Tennessee whiskey, the voice of FSCW, Corey Kerr.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot to go through, and a lot to talk about as well of the matches. And speaking of which, who the fuck's this? Oh, it's Sabrina Danger Styles. She made her reference to our FSCW Championship Women's last week as we were closing our show out when she came out after that brutal match between Eve and Junko and pretty much said, you all need to recognize. So, we were told that she was going to come out and explain herself, so this should be interesting.
I look forward to hearing from her.
Yeah, you had a really good show last week.
Yes, we did.
Your boy did a hell of a job, Mr. Freak Show. But that was last week. This is this week. Who knows what we got in store for this week?
Haven't done.
God, I hope not. But, as a cream of Sabrina, Sabrina is joining us, and she is coming down to the ring. She's got a lot to say, so it should be very interesting to see. Will she explain her actions, or will she read us a story? Who knows? But we are all eyes and cameras will be up to her in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we got. I got a few things to explain to the FSCW. As your champ, the spotlight should be on me instead of Eve and Junko. That is why I left them a mess in this squared circle. I'm not sorry. They were not respecting this title over my shoulder. So which leads me to my next part of business. So I sat and I watched this division for a while now, and I've seen a lot of good and bad talented females in the FSCW. I want to see how they measure up to me. So I am starting up an open invitational to test how good they are against your champ. It will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. You beat me, you go into a pool for a future #1 contendership for this title. Good luck, and let's test your mettle against me later this evening. This will happen every week till I've had a shot at every one. Good luck. You'll need it. Strong words there from Sabrina.
Absolutely. She is pissed off and looking for a fight.
Mm-hmm. She feels disrespected from everybody's eyes around the other two instead of the champion. So, she's going to show how everybody measures up to her, so.
Which is a bold statement, because she's either going to embarrass someone or get embarrassed herself.
Yeah. And when she's calling out the entire Divas division, it's going to be interesting. But our first match of the evening is going to be between Vladimir Medved versus the Leader. These two have beat the absolute hell out of each other the last 2 weeks. And it's going to be an arena brawl, so we'll see how this ends up. Big left hooks open up for Vlad.
We'll see where they go in this match.
Yeah. Back right into a Samoan drop. So we know he's got those hands for days, but Leader's got the durability, so we'll see how it goes as Vlad goes behind. Beautiful teardrop suplex there. Vlad picks up the Leader, goes back to that very large head of his, and just, oh God, just toying with him. I don't think that's a smart idea.
Give the Leader, and she'll take a country mile, that's for sure.
And so far, it's all Vlad early on, but the leader's probably just being able to weather the storm. As they lock up in the center.
The leader's going to wait for an opening, pick his spots, and capitalize just like that.
Oh. Vladimir just ducked under the other one, and then Vlad starts throwing haymakers in the corner. Big shoulder thrust, the leader's going up top. And Vlad, this can't be good. What the actual... Jesus Christ! Vlad putting out some more interesting moves with that inverted follow-away slam.
It was a fireman's carry roll through, that's technical terms.
And another big suplex there out of Vladimir. The leader's only got 1 or 2 shots in so far. It's all been Vlad, but again, we've seen how this happens. Big power slam there. Leader's going to take the abuse and then going to come back like a house of fire.
Or he's going to get knocked the hell out.
Well, 1, 2, yeah, one of the 2 options.
It's interesting they're not leaving the ring, though. They have the entire arena to go everywhere, and Vlad just keeps suplexing the leader on the stiffest part of the ring near the apron.
Leader finally gets some offense in, throws Vlad into the corner. Big chop! And just shoulder blow. What the hell is the leader doing? Beautiful running bulldog. There's a little combination there. The leader finally maybe weathered enough storm now. He's going to switch to offense as leader goes behind, but Vlad counters.
Raw power on that counter and raw power on that elbow.
And German. We'll see whose German is able to last up longer, but leader picks up Vlad. And Vladimir? Chokeslam? That's
breaking up new and interesting ways to hurt the leader.
Indeed. And he's waiting for that submission hold, but...
There's the hammerlock.
And what? Jesus! Puts a hammerlock and drives leader's face right into the mat.
The hammerlock hit the clutch and he slammed his face clear off the mat. That was easy. That was savage.
Yeah. Because there was no movement. There was just a straight downward motion. Jesus Christ. Vlad inserting his dominance.
The leader might actually be hurt.
Yeah. But to be fair, he was dropped on his head majority of the match, so. God. Just vicious. But I don't think that's going to be the most vicious we'll see tonight. Because our main event's going to be the Twins in a last man standing match. And our cameras are going to the vet right
They're
now.
going to have a tough time trying to top the last man standing match from last week.
Yeah. That was just brutal last week, so we'll see if Marcus can try to mount his comeback.
Yeah, he started that last week as well.
Yeah, knocked Stroll right the fuck out. Wasn't pretty, just a straight kick to the freaking head. So our cameras are heading to the back now. And all the divas, they're all getting talked about. They're all trying to see who's going to go answer the open challenge for Sabrina. And we're going to go to the other part of the locker room because we have seven females in our division that are going to try and see what they can muster up against the champ. But we saw Eve, we saw Cade, we saw Junko, we saw Lucharia. And now we're trying to get, and they're going to get a word from the other competitors, Moxie, Junko, and Breezeman. They're all doing the same thing. It's going to be interesting. Who's your pick?
I'm going to go with Lucharia.
Yeah?
I think she's got the moveset to really upset the balance of things.
True. Because Sabrina is a straight power player, but Lucharia brings that luchador style. Well, that will be interesting to see that coming up. But our next match...
Always been a fan of speed over power when it comes to stuff like that.
Indeed. Finesse, because you can hit your opponents more times than you can take 1 or 2 power shots.
Exactly.
You can still, with the ability of speed, can kick somebody multiple times.
It's that old theory, that old Keith Richards theory. They'll take 3 shots to give 1.
Yeah.
You know, that 1 shot can put somebody out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad day, but if you're eating eating 3 to 6 shots per one slam.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time before you're whittled down to nothing.
Yeah, your body's going to give out eventually. But our next match is going to be, of the evening is going to be between Drake, Blitz Avery, and Marsh. We've seen these two just go fucking nuclear the last 2 weeks. Drake won the first one, Marsh won the second by knocking Drake right the fuck out. But this is going to be very interesting to see. Because this isn't your normal match. This is a straight submission match between these two. Because you see Marsh, he's a striker. So him getting out of his comfort zone being a submission match will be very interesting. Drake, he kicks for days.
Yeah, so if you let Blitz start throwing those drop kicks, you may as well call your family because they're gonna have to come ID you in the hospital.
Yeah. But again, those kicks will only do so much because the match is a submission-based finish. So,
I've only seen one match in my entire life end a submission match like this end by strikes, and I was a part of that match in FSCW actually.
yeah.
It was a verbal submission with strikes. They just couldn't take anymore.
Very much. Kind of a basic I quit match base?
No, submission match.
Okay.
Shot double leg, mounted him, threw 5, 6, 7 punches unanswered, tapped out. Didn't want more.
Really? Little homage Brock Lesnar there, eh?
Well, you know.
Well, Marsh is going to be interesting because, yes, it's a submission match, so he can go to that coast to coast, but will that actually do enough to weaken the body when you got to make somebody tap out? Because Drake will just kick a body part and then focus on that body part and make it twist it and not think any bounce. And Marsh, he's got the strikes, but he has to be able to actually attack that ligament that he's actually punching for days. So it's going to be a very interesting match here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And apparently it's a 2 out of 3 submissions match. So even more interesting aspect of it. As Marsh opens right up with a whole bunch of flurry of swipes and the attacks, goes right for that arm. Working that shoulder, goes to the headlock. Great drop toe hold.
That was going to be a telling story if Marsh can tap out Drake twice in a row.
Yeah. Because eventually, even if one gets one apiece, what's it going to take for them to tap out completely as Drake goes to the wrist lock? Marsh counters into a headlock. Drake counters out of that. And picks elbow right to Marsh's face. They lock up in the center. And Marsh wins with the arm. Beautiful arm drag there. Marsh goes to the headlock and face buster. That's one way to do it. Just focus on the frickin' head.
Any kind of head submission, camel clutch.
Or like kettle mutilation.
This is works with shoulders.
Yeah.
But
if you drop them on their heads. God damn it, Tex.
That's right. Tex Ferguson's our light again.
God damn it, Tex.
He's blinded both out. Camel clutch blind dead center middle of the ring.
And Drake is able to power out of it.
Stand up and smash Marsh's balls in.
Right on the back.
Good kick. Now Drake on the offensive with the side headlock. Marsh reverses into an arm wear. And working that arm again.
Working that shoulder. And Marsh goes right back to the head, and Drake, beautiful fireman's carry there.
Texas is take over. Instead of Marsh halfway across the ring. Marsh reverses and go behind. Spin Blitz around, and Irish with full back clothesline. Stan Hansen, eat your heart out. No, colossal camel clutch. Very close to the ropes and Drake returned.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them.
It's just so hard to move. Someone else sitting on top of you like that.
And gets to the rope. But will the damage be done? And Marsh getting those punches for days going. Well, Marsh rush. Big face, right hook, right to the face. Marsh drives him to the center, but he's got over pinbar, and there he goes. He goes for that.
There's double underhook. Stretching the shoulders out.
Drake's got nowhere to go. Marsh gets the first submission fall. Scores 1-0. Marsh gets the first pinfall, or gets the first submission. So let's see.
Gonna go back to back after a big shoulder tackle. He's gonna go for a big move and lay out another submission right after.
Oh, Drake counters it.
Dragging Rana.
Beautifully executed there. But so Drake's got to get the submissions, and he can still beat the hell out of him all day long, but he's got to lock him in.
Going into the other corner. Handspring elbow.
Beautifully executed there. Marsh throws him into the ropes and hits the hip toss. Marsh picks up Drake. Goes that a high heel net breaker. And Marsh goes for one way, but Drake counters it with a Russian leg sweep.
It's a front foot leg drop for good measure.
Beautiful hip toss.
Headlock takeover. Going back to the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, big knee going for the drive-by. Straight boot to the face.
Outside of that foot, the temporal bone and skull. And a suplex, Marsh.
Beautiful belly to back suplex there.
You can tell that Blitz is tired.
Yeah. Marsh is working on him, spins him around. Big shoulder throw right to the midsection. That does not help when you can't breathe after already one submission. As Marsh is throwing that big thigh right in the face.
Big move coming.
He's begging him to get up.
And Marsh goes with snap suplex. Drags Drake to the center. And he's going right back to the double underhook. Surfboard.
A modified butterfly lock. And Blitz can just move his feet. He's very close to the ropes.
Yep. But nope.
That's it. 2-0 Marsh.
Marsh wins that battle. Drake just had no answers. He did not get enough offense in to even make it work. Marsh slewing the crowd after that victory.
Terry Funk with the wind machine. That was skeleton of Marsh blowing Terry Funk's brand new industrial fan back by the Western.
Our camera's going backstage. What do we got now?
Hopefully we got some HLA. Thank you, Eric Bischoff. Even though a local show in Houghton Lake, Michigan outdrew a show with you and Brooklyn Brawler on it.
It's time to see you out there. So Sabrina,
I think she was just yelling at the wall.
Yeah.
Is she a Trump supporter?
I don't think so. But she's called it. She says she's going to head her way out. And we'll be right back to bring you that entire match, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.